Hello again. In my last two videos I showed you how to normalize your data, transform it to a certain range, and then I showed you a simple PHP script that actually does that. Now if you haven't watched those videos, then please go back and watch them first, because if you watch them first this will make a lot of sense to you. Now let's say we normalize our data and then for some reason we want to actually have the original values back. Well, that's not too difficult. We have the formula here to do that. So previously we normalized the data, transformed it from its real value or its actual value to a certain range. Now we want the actual values back. The formula is like this. Remember that min d was the minimum value in our data, max d was the maximum value in our data, max n was the maximum value in our new range or the normalization range, and min n was the minimum value of our normalization range, and x was our input value. So from the previous example, from the previous two videos, we had these values, that the maximum value in our data was 17.3, the minimum value of our data was minus 21.5, I'm sorry, and the maximum value of our normalization range was 1, because we were transforming to a range between -1 and 1. So the maximum value of my normalization range is 1, and the minimum value of my new range or my normalization range is -1. Remember, we're transforming from to a range between -1 and 1. So the output from our previous videos, the original value was 9.11, and the output was this value here. Now we want the 9.11 back, the original value back, so we want to use this as our input now, the new value as our input, and the formula to get the original value back is like this. This is this formula here: min d minus max d, this value all times x, minus max n times min d, plus max d times min n. Compute these and then divide by min n minus max n. Remember what these values mean. Now our x is this value here, so we plug these values here. We have the max d, max n, min n. We just plug them and try to compute that. Minus 21.5 minus 13.3, compute that and multiply by this value here, and then minus 1 times minus 21.5 plus 17.3 times minus 1, which is the minimum value of my normalization range, and then divide by min n, which is -1 minus max n, which is 1. So -1, that will be -2, as you can see here, and then these values will result as this after applying the subtraction and then the multiplication there, and then we just apply the multiplication here, and we end up with minus 22.42, I'm sorry, minus 22.42 minus 21.5 plus minus 17.3 over -2, and we end up with minus 18.22 over -2, which is 9.11. So there you go. Then we are successful in getting the original value back using the new value. And remember that we need to know these values first: maximum value of the data, minimum value of the data, maximum value of my new range, and minimum value of my new range. Thanks for watching. Leave any questions or suggestions below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. In my next video, I'll show you another simple PHP script that actually computes the original value from the new value and from these details here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.